Hey everyone, so I'm here with my favourites for October. It literally feels like it's been 5 minutes since I filmed my September favourites. I can't believe how quick this month has flown. But I also didn't think I'd have too many bits to show you because when I was sick I wasn't wearing makeup, but turns out I do, so I'm going to jump into it. I'll start off with the skin products. Like the skincare products. So I was sent a few gorgeous wee bits by this new company, Eden Aromatics. I will be doing a video on it because I think it's well worth checking out. And a few of the bits that I got would be, first of all, this body oil, and this is Peace. So Peace, yeah. You can see why I love how it looks. It's that kitsch kind of design that I'm absolutely in love with, really vintage looking. So this is just a really lovely smelling oil. I'm absolutely crap at trying to describe smells, so I'm not going to bother, but it just smells really nice. It says lavender, chamomile and hyacinth, so I assume maybe it's the lavender I can smell, I don't know. But I've been using this after showers and baths, and like when I shave I use this to moisturise the skin, like say under my arms or whatever, and it works really, really well, so I'm absolutely adoring that. I also got this body polish, which smells lovely as well. It just has loads of little granules in there, so it's for exfoliating your body. I think it's lavender I smell in this as well. There's lavender, geranium and mandarin, so this is really, really nice. So I've been using that in my showers as well. And then my other favourite bit from what I've been sent, they do these little bath melts or bath cakes. So this is this one here, and it's from Love. So there's like a Love, a Peace, the other one's Joy and something else. This is from Love, so it's like different smells, I suppose, and different oils used. I already used one of the bath melts, which was like it looked like a kind of a heart-shaped cake, but how gorgeous is that? So you just drop it into the bath, and you can see all these oils come out, and it just is so soft on the skin, because I had shaved my legs when I had that bath, and even before moisturising after coming out of the bath, my skin was really soft from that melt, so really, really love it. Then as far as, that's just all the body stuff. As far as skin stuff, I've been using my Vichy Normaderm moisturiser. I absolutely adore this. I've got really bad skin at the moment. It's been going on like that for about 3 months now. It happens on and off, but this I find really, really helps, and it's one of those ones that's good for combination skin, so you don't look at all greasy or oily, but it's not, I find some of those ones for the skin kind of don't give enough moisture sometimes, but this one definitely does. You just have to be a bit careful not to put too much on, because it can kind of flake off if you've put too much on, because it just won't blend into the skin or you know, go into the skin. And it comes with a pump, which I'm a big fan of, so I adore that. And then for the days when I'm outside and there's any bit of sun, so it's not too often to be honest, I got this sunblock for sensitive skin, and this one is actually for combination skin, which is really, really good. It's for combination to oily skin. So most of you know that it's very hard to get a good sunblock that will, you know, work as a moisturiser but not make you look too greasy, because they do tend to be quite shiny and greasy. This isn't at all, because it's for oily combination skin, so I absolutely love this, and it works really well as a base for makeup. So this has been on my face for any days when I get a chance to wear it. Then for under eye concealer, I finished one of my Vichy under eye cream, and I have a wee bit of this one left, so I use this a lot. This is the Lift Active C&P Eyes. The other one was the retinol one that I was using for nighttime, but instead of buying new eye creams, I have a few of them in my kit. So I dug this one out of my kit because I use this on clients all the time and I absolutely adore it. And it's the Prep and Prime Vibrancy Eye Primer by MAC. It works as an eye primer and an eye cream. So I'm using this for daytime and I really love it. It has like a really, really subtle pearlescent sheen to it, and it gives a really nice lift to the skin, and it has like a really light kind of pinkish colour to it as well. And this just works really, really well at you know, feeding the eye as well, feeding the skin, because it is full of like good products. or ingredients rather, so I really like that. And again, it comes in a pump, and one pump is usually enough to do both eyes and around the eye socket as well, so that's what I'm a big fan. Then as far as foundation goes, I finished my pretty much finished. There's a little bit left at the top, but my Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. This is one I go back to again and again. I love this. I've been using it for as long as it's been out. I pretty much think this is like my second or third bottle, and I did go into Boots to buy a new one, but when I was in there I saw the new Soap and Glory foundation, so I ended up getting this instead to try it out. But I will definitely be repurchasing this at some stage. I love this, and they have a new serum version of this out, which would, I assume, be really good for people with very dry skin, so you can definitely check that out. And I'm number 51 in this if anyone's interested. Then that Soap and Glory foundation that I was telling you about, it's this Show Good Face. It's a foundation and primer in one, so you just give it a good old shake and then that activates the primer, or so it says. And it's a skin energizing one, so it says that it's like gives a dewy finish, and you can see there I'm wearing it now, so it gives quite a natural look to the skin, which I love. And even though I'm combination skin, I find it doesn't kind of slip and slide off my face, so I assume that's because of the primer in it. Beautiful packaging as well, and I'm the colour the fairest one, so it's basically exactly what it says, the fairest of them all, and French words which I'm not going to try and pronounce, but really love this. This was 15, and then I got the Kick-Ass concealer from the same range. I did a video on these, so I'm not going to talk too much about them, but that's this guy here, which was €14. I'm wearing this as well. I did a tutorial for this look, so that should be up sometime around this. So it comes with 2 shades on the bottom for, say, under eye, and then one for like blemishes, and then it comes with a powder, translucent powder, and a puff over the top, which is so handy. So again, that's what I'm using today, and I really love this pot. I'm so impressed by it. Oh no, the last thing as far as base goes would be my Dermacolor concealer in Ivory. So that's the colour that I use. This is just such a good hardcore concealer. Like, when I was breaking out really bad, I'm a picker. I know I shouldn't, I know it's bad, and I tell everyone else not to do it, but I do if I'm in any way a little bit stressed or whatever. So I tend to get to have areas that I really need concealing, and this will do it hands down every time perfectly. And even though it is a thick concealer, you can really apply it quite sheerly so that it doesn't look too caked. This of course is like waterproof. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is my MAC lip conditioner. I may have shown this before. I adore this pot. I just think it's so nice. It smells, it has a wee bit of that vanilla smell that most of the MAC products have. It has a lip conditioner in it, I mean an SPF in it of 15, so it's really good if you are outside. I know a lot of people don't like these pots because they find that they can be a little bit maybe not unhygienic because you're dipping your finger in, so you can either use like a wee spatula or just make sure your fingers are clean every time. That's what I do. I'm fine with that. Then for eye makeup, this is a Bourjois product, another really nicely packaged product with really cute writing on the back, and this is one of their ombre a papier or eyeshadows, number 8. I think that's just the colour, yeah, number 8, and it's this gorgeous sheeny beige colour. So I have that as my highlight, and if you can see there, I have it as a highlight on my cheekbones as well. I adore this. I've been using it loads. It's just left on the top of my makeup table so that I can just grab it and use it. So absolutely love that. I have been using this MAC quad this is from the MAC Me Over collection. So it's kind of very good for smoky eyes, or for slightly more darker look, you know, darker eyeshadow looks. But the quality of these eyeshadows are really good. I'm not always bonkers about the quads, and I'm not always bonkers about the that comes out with collections, I mean, or a lot of the recent ones anyhow, and I'm not always bonkers about the colour payoff, but I really like this one, particularly like this colour here. It's like, it reminds me of shale a little bit, so it's like, you know, kind of, I don't know, like a bluey silver with a hint of pink going through it. So that's that colour there. What's it called? Parlour Smoke. Then there's a really nice brown one, but the colour payoff is really good. This purple one is beautiful, like just a really, really nice deep purple and great for smoking out the corner. And then this is just like a gunmetal greyish one here. So they just all, you can see there, that was me just dipping my fingers in them, so they're all really, really very pigmented. These quads cost, I think, around 49 or 50, maybe a little bit less. I know it's about 53 to make up your own one, but that's there at the moment, you can get your hands on it. Then another eyeshadow palette I've been using that's just kind of left on the top of my table as well for use is this Pixi nude shade wardrobe one, and it's in the #1 Cafe au Lait. So it's again really cute packaging, and you have all these wee colours here. So I've kind of been using this when I just need to do a really quick natural look on the go, or say for my eyebrows. Now it has some really lovely shades in it, like they have this one here which would be very similar to like MAC's Woodwinked, and some nice like light apricot-y shades and stuff like that. So it's really, really nice for natural looks. And then you have your darker shades as well for doing any more smoky eye looks. So this is something that I've just kind of been grabbing for quite a lot. Really, really like it. While I'm talking about Pixi, I'm also loving this Pixi Succulent Lip Twin. It's what I'm wearing at the moment. Now I'm still not overly confident in wearing lip colours because of my braces, and I find that I actually have a little bit of pink now around the brackets at the moment, so I'm going to have to go brush my teeth, but I suppose until I get used to it. But this is just really, really nice. I used it again in the tutorial, so I'll link that below as soon as it's up. It has like a lip colour here at in the lid, so you can apply that like you would a lipstick, and then you have your lip gloss in here. So it's just a really handy like duo product, really cute packaging again. So you can go onto pixibeauty.com to check that out. I know they have a store in Fubert's Place beside the Mac Pro store in Carnaby Street, or just off Carnaby Street in London. And then this is a pencil I absolutely love. Again, it's what I'm wearing today and it was used in the tutorial. It's called the Endless Silky Eye Pen by Pixi, and it's in the colour #3 Black Tulip. So it's this gorgeous like metallic-y navy pencil, but the really class thing about this is that it's waterproof and smudge proof once it dries in, but it goes on really, really smooth, like it almost goes on like a liquid, which is what it says anyhow, but it lasts really, really long. So this works really well as a base because it's so soft before it dries. You can blend it over the eyelid first and then apply a colour on top if you want. So it's a really, really nice pencil. And I know they do come in other shades, but this is the only one I have. I got sent a couple of Sleek products, which I'm a massive fan of Sleek anyhow. This is the eyebrow kit. So this has just been released this week, and I went for the light shade because I just prefer using lighter colours in my eyebrows. This is done with these eyebrows were done with the Anastasia brow kit, but I used the light colour of that. But I've been using this pretty much every day for my eyebrows since I got it this month. And that's the wax that you apply first, and then there's the powder you put on first or next. It comes with a little angled brush, a little tiny like looks like a concealer brush, but it's really good for applying the powder over. And then it comes with wee tweezers. Now the tweezers are quite stiff, so I'd only really use them if I need them in emergency, but it's handy to have them in there in an emergency. So this is really good if you are on your travels or if you're away on a weekend or whatever. So really, really love that. I've already put a good dent in it. And then another product I got from Sleek, if I can find it. This is the box of it anyhow. It's the Molten Metal. Oh, it's in my makeup bag, that's why, because I had it on yesterday. It's the Molten Metal. So it's a metallic eyeshadow duo, and that's it there. So I believe that they already have this in like a goldy colour, and you can see there I've already been using it quite a bit as well. I wore this yesterday and really, really love it. I used like the light silver shade all over, like say the main part of my lid, underneath the inner section and the inner corner, and then used this to darken out the crease, and then I just used like a black coal as an eyeliner. Now these Unfortunately, it does claim that they don't crease. Let me just double check that just to make sure, but I'm nearly sure that's what it said. Yeah, it does say that they don't crease, which is such a shame because it's a really bold fib. They totally creased on me. And when I've been using them, I've been using them sometimes over a primer and then with eyeshadow over it, and that doesn't really crease. But say yesterday when I wore it just by itself, so with like pretty much nothing else under the eyelids, and I don't have particularly oily eyelids, they crease like hell, but I really like the look it gives because it was more of a distressed kind of grunge look I was going for anyhow, so that doesn't bother me. So the creasing doesn't bother me, but as long as companies don't claim that the product does something when it doesn't, that's my only issue with that. But it definitely wouldn't put me off the product. It's $6.99. This was launched on the 28th of September, and it's just, I'll show you here how lovely it goes on. Like that's the silver there, it's so beautiful. And there's the darker colour beside it. So I mean, these don't dry, they kind of stay moist on, you know, like they stay creamy like that on the lid. So anything like that just tends not to, I mean always tends to crease all the time. So I was a bit surprised when it said it doesn't crease, so don't let that put you off it. And then I think that's pretty much it as far as, yeah, as far as makeup goes. So the last couple of bits would be this nail varnish I'm wearing. I adore teal nail varnish. It's not a colour of an eyeshadow or anything like that I'd wear too often, but I love it on my nails. And this is the Pixi nail colour in 23. So I think I've shown this before in another video, but it's just a really, really pretty nail varnish. There you go. And then I'll just show you what I'm wearing on this one. This is a Primark nail varnish. Unfortunately I don't have the colour, the name of it, but it's one of the Glow Baby Glow ones, and you can see it there. So it's just kind of like a navy. I just wore it because it goes really well with the top I'm wearing today. And then another product I got in Pennies. Opia is like a range that Pennies or Primark carry, and this is just a flat paddle hairbrush, but I just find it's the best brush for brushing through my hair, especially if it's damp and there's minimal breakage, and it just, I never get, you know, I never find that I'm fighting with tangles or anything with it. It's just a really, really handy but basic brush. I think it cost maybe $1.50, so absolutely love that. A couple of bits I picked up in an art supply store. So because I do draw and paint as well, when I can be bothered, but I love, I almost love looking around art stores as much as I love looking around makeup stores. I could spend all day just browsing and looking at pencils and stuff like that. So when I was in there, I saw these palettes, and they're like metal palettes, so they're really, really handy to use in the kit. Again, they only cost like $1.50 I think, or €2. So I'm going to use this for as opposed to the bigger like plastic ones I had been using in my kit. These will just be really handy for mixing my foundations and for putting down my eye creams and stuff like that. And then finally, while I was in that art store as well, I love using art brushes as makeup brushes. I always have. I mean, I've showed this a million times before. It's my Daler-Rowney System 3 round eyeshadow brush, eyeliner brush. Like, it's a paint brush, but I use it as an eyeliner brush. I've used this for years, like years and years, and it's still, you can see how fine the tip is there. I just find that art brushes are so durable and they just keep the shape better than some of the makeup brushes. So that's that one. But I picked up this one, I don't even know what the brand is, Richard Oliver, and it's an Albino No. 2 brush. So I just love these as eyeliner brushes. And then I was really impressed by these brushes. Again, it's a Daler-Rowney brand. So Daler-Rowney, they're in most art shops that you go into, but getting these more specialist brushes are a little bit harder to get a hold of. But these are called wash brushes, so they're generally used in like watercolour painting. They're natural haired bristles, like these are made with goat hair. So this is black goat hair and this is white goat hair, and this one's called Oval Wash. These are oval washes, and then these are called round tops. The bigger ones are 3/4 inches, and these smaller ones are 1/2 inches. So I think Crown Brush may kind of have their brushes in those kind of sizings, like the way actual paintbrushes do, but I've been using these all since I've gotten them as cheek colour brushes and like contour brushes and highlight brushes. This one in particularly, which is my round mop 1/2 inch, and I use this for contouring. I absolutely love it for that, and then also for applying my highlight. It works so well. Now the black ones are a little bit coarse, but they just work really, really well for blending out because it is a bit stiffer. And then the white ones here are much softer. So if you want something, you know, softer blend or more of a wash rather than, you know, full on colour application. And then these ones I've been using for, say, blush colour and stuff like that. They're just really, really handy brushes to have, and I've been using them nearly above some of my actual makeup brushes. But that's it, another really long-winded favourites video, but I hope you found maybe something that you'd like to try out, or that maybe I let you know about something you might have been thinking about. Either way, I look forward to watching all of the rest of the October favourite videos that I know are going to be popping up all around us right now. But thanks a million for watching, guys. I'll chat to you all really soon. See you on.